Chronic fatigue, let's talk about it. Because I think this is something that we could all in some level associate with, whether it's the acute or the chronic phase. But something that is chronic means that this is day in and day out, something that you're dealing with from the time you wake up to the time that you go to sleep. You may be fully dependent upon caffeine and other stimuli like Monsters and Red Bulls just to get through the day. But there's some underlying reasons that is causing that. And there's many factors that can contribute to it. So unlike some other scenarios that may have more of a black and white answer, this one is going to have multiple answers. So if we were to think about some of the powerhouses of the body, your thyroid, your adrenals, your pituitary, big players of the endocrine system, these things generate a lot of the energy cycles in the body. So when you have deficiencies to the thyroid, it could be something as simple as maybe an iodine deficiency or a selenium deficiency. These are the parts that the thyroid needs to make energy happen in the body. Your adrenals take the brunt of stress. Every time you encounter stress, your adrenals produce a hormone called cortisol, which is a fat-promoting hormone. So if you're working out really hard and you think you're eating a good diet but you can't lose any weight, let's check the stress levels because that could be part of what brings down your energy. Your pituitary, the master controller of your endocrine system, if you're not nourishing that with minerals like manganese and other vitamins, that can cause a deficiency state. So your big organs are major players of energy fatigue. Your heart's a big one. Here's something that might be very interesting to you. You know your heart is 5,000 times more electrical than your brain? Truth. So that means everything you eat feeds your heart first. So if your heart is deficient, guess where your energy is? So that's why it's a hard answer to say there's a one-stop shop to why you have chronic fatigue. But in our office at Scaringi Nutrition and Wellness, we have the ability to evaluate these underlying nutritional deficiencies. There's also something else very special that we do here at Scaringi that I've never found any other modality offer, and that is to assess how the autonomic nervous system is working. Why is that important? Our autonomic nervous system regulates every cell, function, and system in the body. Although it is one system, it is compiled of two sides. You have what is called the sympathetic nervous system, which is a gas pedal. You have a parasympathetic nervous system, which is a brake pedal. So if you think of it like your car, as long as gas is go and brake is stop, you've got wonderful function. Well, in our testing, we have the ability to see if something called blocked regulation is taking place, which means either your gas or your brake are stuck and not doing their job. So a common manifestation of this is, I don't get it. I slept 6-8 hours. It was a beautiful sleep. I woke up and I was just exhausted. You very well may have what's called blocked regulation, being stuck in the parasympathetic mode. We have the ability to address that in our office. Some of the things that we've heard our patients tell us when they deal with chronic fatigue. I had blood work done and my doctor says I have a B12 deficiency or I have a vitamin D deficiency. And those are actually very true things. Nutritional deficiencies will undoubtedly, unequivocally cause fatigue in the body. So in our world, instead of going through some sort of synthetic or processed vitamin or mineral or something that's a little bit more invasive like an injection, we can evaluate these things with our muscle testing procedures and provide the actual replacement parts, the whole food nutrition. Anytime you go somewhere that sells something that is synthetic or processed, you're not actually getting the usable parts that your body needs. We at Scaringi have the ability to give you real vitamins, real minerals, real enzymes, the things that your body actually requires. And at the end of that train is all across the board nutritional deficiencies, because it is nutrition that gives us the fuel for our motors to run. Just like your car has to have gas to go. You could have a $500,000 Ferrari. If it has an empty gas tank, it ain't going nowhere. That's these bodies. We have this beautiful design that was designed to run for us. But we must put the right fuel into it, which is inevitably God food, not man food. So if we are operating on a daily basis with stimulants, coffee, caffeine, Monsters, Red Bulls, processed carbohydrates, sugars, you're not giving the body the replacement parts that you need. Come check us out at Scaringi Nutrition and Wellness. We can facilitate any nutritional deficiency you have and get you back the energy you deserve.